these.
These what, sir?
These. No.
Clint is cool. Now, I'm talking about Clint from Off the Grid. You know, like the jerk with a gun and a dead girlfriend. So, why do I think he's cool? Because of his arc, his backstory, and his very cool, totally rad gun. Throughout the show, he could be considered an anti-hero. You know, he helps out when he wants to, but he doesn't really care very much. You know, like, he doesn't care unless it's about Pixel, of course. So, like, he's like a way cooler bounty hunter from Star Wars. You know, he's just cooler. But what I love so much is that he's never an antagonist. Or even like a bad guy to me. Like, sure, he was a jerk to his brother and kind of left Stryker to die that one time.
Look at you!
Going upstairs.
Clint?
See you later. My boy to the sky.
But he's never evil. He just doesn't have great morals sometimes. Okay, but what I think is best about Clint, though, is his relationships with other characters. His connections to friends and enemies are all really interesting. Whether that's Pixel, or Lance, or even Tammy, these all have very deep and interesting stories to me. All of his connections to other characters. So, his backstory and connection to the Ravens and Lance is just so cool. I mean, of course, we still didn't get like a concrete answer to why he left the grid, but I think it's a little obvious. I mean, I think, you know, honestly, he just didn't want to be a part of another war that he had no interest in, or even cared about. I mean, I guess also the war could lead to his death, and he's definitely the kind of person that really doesn't want to die for a war he doesn't care about in a town he doesn't even like living in. In his own words,
I enlisted in the war, 'cause, I don't know, I thought maybe if I did something heroic, maybe I'd catch your attention. Fat chance, though.
he really only cared about Pixel, nothing else. And when he couldn't even get Pixel's attention after risking his own life for her,
And just nothing was worth it after that.
so honestly, I think that Clint probably is like the most well-developed and has the most backstory and character out of all of the characters. I mean, like, of course, you can not like him just because he's a jerk throughout most of the show, but I think you could also say the same about, like, let's say Zuko. Of course, he doesn't have, like, the perfect, you know, character arc that Zuko has, but it's still something that you could say about both characters. You could say that, yeah, I don't like Zuko because he isn't cool until season 3, so everything else in it is bad and I don't like Zuko. But that doesn't mean he doesn't have that one season where he's just an amazing character, you know? So I like Clint in all the seasons because I think either way he still has a lot of personality, a lot of character. Of course, I like Stryker, but he just doesn't have, I guess, he doesn't have what Clint has, okay? Clint, it just has just so much character, personality, has goals, has interests and relationships that are just so important to his character that it just makes him so interesting. And also, he has a gun that is so cool. Hi. Thanks for watching. Yeah, it was really fun to make this. I really enjoyed scripting this and like recording it. I will say the audio still isn't the best. I don't have a microphone. I don't even have like earbuds or anything like that, so yeah, audio quality isn't amazing. Editing isn't like amazing, but I think I'm still really proud of this because of like my points that I made in this. I think if you can get over like all of the not like the mediocre actual video part, I think I did actually bring up some really interesting points about Clint and his character. But so yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. It's very different to what I normally do on this channel. If you like it, I might make more. I don't know. Just, I had fun with it. I hope everyone can appreciate Clint more because he is very cool and I like him a lot. Yeah, subscribe if you want to. You don't have to. Okay, goodbye.